No, she makes some good ass soup.
Oh, what a book!
Welcome to Book It, a wrestling podcast where we book and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, Hi-Fi Mike, and today I have your GMs, Damone, D-Money Allen.
All streaks must end. First it was The Undertaker's,
Jesus.
then it was mine.
Primetime Travis T.
Anyway, I'm just realizing how hard our theme songs be going because our theme songs be going stupid.
We do.
Lil Fudge.
I'm about to break the streak in Damone's ass.
No.
Hey.
Huh?
Come here, Poppy.
I'm done with this. All right, so welcome to Book It. This week we were supposed to return to the Book It verse with round 3, but we had to hold off a week because Kenny is not able to talk.
He sounds like a Bella Danger.
He sounds like John Laurinaitis.
So this week,
here, John.
this week we're gonna do
one-on-one with Umaga tonight.
the greatest tag team tier list. I guess the first one because I'm sure there'll be a second part eventually.
There definitely is because I did not get nearly as many tag teams as there are in the real world.
All right,
There's so many tag teams.
so
You
I
want
don't
to
let's
list
get
them 'cause
started.
it's- All right, American Alpha.
Where's the
Can you
fucking
make
Oh,
the tiers
visual?
like
Yeah.
visual?
I'm not the only person that has control of that.
I want to
motherfucker.
look at Chad Gable's buttery ass lips.
That's
Oh,
what
did I say that out loud?
Oh, yeah, I don't like that view.
Never mind.
Is that a penis?
Is that a that's a cock?
Who just drew that cock? One of my students just hijacked our fucking show.
No, that's. I was trying to think of a tag team and I couldn't think of a tag team.
You're gonna be mad when we get to that person. It's American Alpha first though.
There's
Is
a
it
tag
dick
team
and-
called
is
the
it dick
Dicks.
It's Dick and Balls.
Is it
Yeah,
Dick
it
and
is
Balls?
Dick and Balls.
You already
Yes.
put Dick and Balls in there?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
There is also a tag team called just the Dicks from the mid 2000s. They were
Oh,
like
yeah.
Chippendales.
I hated that.
All right, so
I don't
American
even know what you're
Alpha.
talking about, but I hate it. So the tiers are head of the table, Apex Predator, mid, what, boo, and jobber.
Jobber is obviously the worst
Yeah,
of
and
that.
head of
if
the
you're-
table is the best. It goes from best to worst, guys. If you're listening,
right. So American Alpha, who wants to?
I'll start. I'll say Apex Predator.
I'm going to go Apex Predator as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Apex Predator. They never quite got to head of the table.
Go for it.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can.
Okay.
That's better for me, so I can at least
See what
them
you're
where they need
doing.
to go. Yeah, exactly. So the next one is Authors of Pain Aop.
Honestly,
So Jobber, fuck him.
ooh,
I'm saying Jobber too.
I'm actually gonna not go Jobber because in NXT they were pretty good. But anything beyond that,
No, they
was
sucked
fucking
then too.
dookie ass. I'm gonna say Boo.
I'm gonna agree with Boo. Like they had good matches in NXT. And also, you could argue they were carried, but they
Might
had
flip a
good.
coin.
They did have some good matches.
I got a pick. I don't have a coin.
Heads for me and Damone.
You get a coin? Here, I got it.
Okay.
Heads,
Yes.
tails.
Motherfucker.
Nice.
Okay.
We're 0-1 in coin tosses.
I believe that's the Basham brothers.
That's the
Yep.
Jobber. Fuck the
Basham?
Basham brothers.
Nah, I'm
I'm
saying
going-
Apex Predator.
They're
I'm
not
also on
good.
Apex Predator.
Oh my god, they're not good. Why?
Oh
is
my
everybody saying the
god,
Bashams are
they're
good?
not good.
They're not
Why
good.
did he say it like that?
They're not
He
good.
said it like a like it was like, oh my god, they're not good.
I'm gonna fight you on this shit. Fuck them.
Why do you
They're
hate them?
so
Is it because they wear
plain.
skirts?
No, it's because they're really plain.
What?
Like
When
their
did they wear
moveset-
skirts?
How?
their
The
moveset,
Basham?
not good.
No,
Their
the
look,
Basham.
not
No, you're
good.
thinking.
Oh,
No,
I'm
you're thinking
thinking-
of. You're
The
thinking
Highlanders?
No, he's
No.
thinking of the team from the '90s, who I
Yeah,
can't
what's-
think of their name.
The headband.
Right, it's the Headbangers. You're
Headbangers.
thinking
The
of the
head- no,
Headbangers.
The
Is it the
Bashams are
Headbangers?
the Bash. Yes, the
They're
Headbangers wear skirts.
JBL's cabinet is the Bashams.
I didn't even know Mike knew him. That's why I was confused when he said Apex
Oh no!
Predator.
So I got him confused.
Yeah, run
So
that,
we're going
take that
Jobber.
shit back because they are not Apex Predators. They're not even good.
I'm going
Not
Jobber.
fuck with him.
In today's tag division, they would be licking the balls of Los Lotharios right now. They are not good.
I'm gonna go with Boo. They weren't
Okay.
great. They were serviceable for the faction, but they
Finally,
weren't
a
a great
voice
team.
of fucking reason around here. Like, what did Mike vote?
No, I went with.
he said
with-
Jobber, but
Jobber.
it goes
Oh,
between
I'm
the
Jobber.
two.
All right, because like, okay, I'm glad some reason prevailed there. I was supposed to be real.
I just got him
if
confused.
y'all were saying the Basham brothers were as good as American Alpha, I'll take my constitutional carry Oklahoma ass up there.
Hey, Ohio's constitutional carry too.
Well, even easier then.
New York isn't.
I told you we're the south of the north. I hate it here.
I think we just became constitutional carry.
yeah, a
too.
couple months ago.
Rare dub.
Beer money.
Head of the table.
Apex Predator.
Apex Predator.
That's head of the table.
Okay, flip a coin. Flip the pick.
They're arguably one of the. They're
I
one
don't-
of the two best tag teams in Impact history.
Hot
All right.
take.
Yeah, but that
I
but
do
that doesn't
like-
matter in overall history.
I like America's Most Wanted better, but I love Beer Money.
I couldn't remember who you liked better than them, and I was gonna put them in here, but I couldn't figure it out.
America's
so
Most
they'll be on
Wanted went
part
stupid.
two.
Their
All right,
entrance
who's-
was the coolest shit ever.
John, call it.
I'm going heads.
Tails.
That shit's rigged.
I
Need a new
don't. Hold
coin.
on. I don't even know what the head and the tails on the coin is.
See, that's a heads, but it's
That's a rigged ass coin.
it's a power coin.
Fuck you. It's power to be rigged.
It's a Power Rangers coin.
Yeah, this shit is rigged.
It's not.
It's just gonna come up tails every single time.
Hey,
It's
hey,
not.
hey, everybody, shut the fuck up. We're moving on.
And the moment I call
Mike-
tails, it's gonna go heads.
I don't have
Kane-
another coin.
Kane versus Big Show.
Make more fucking coins, Mike.
I got an idea. I got a dice. We'll do even.
You know what's
draw.
funny? He's making more fucking coins than you are in Bookiverse right now, John.
Ooh.
All right, pull up that credit score then.
Mike has a good credit score.
No, not anymore. I don't.
I tried. Kane and Big Show.
You said Kane
Apex
versus
Pre-
Big Show at first.
Oh well, Kane,
Kane
and
and
Big
Big
Show.
I'm
Kane
gonna
and Big
go
Show?
what?
I'm going Apex Predator.
They entertained, but like they're a dumb team. They're just paired together because two man big. But like
I don't know who's Apex for this one. Two
They were
massive men doing
entertained.
massive things. I don't know who said that, but shout out to y'all.
What
What did you say? You said mid.
I said what?
Oh,
I'm going mid.
I'm also going mid.
okay. It goes to mid because it's right between me and John's vote, and you guys both voted for it. So, Booker T and Gold Dust.
Head of the table. That shit was fun. I like oddball teams like that.
I do.
And
Too. I
they-
love oddball teams too, but I'm gonna
That
say mid.
set the
for them.
formula for oddball teams. There's no arcade bro without Booker T and Gold Dust.
Booker T and Goldust. Gold. Fucking head of the table. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going
There's reason.
mid.
Okay, so it's gonna be Apex Predator because we were split between the two. Brainbusters, head of the fucking table.
Head
Head of the table.
I disagree. I'm going jobber. But
Well, you are
You're
severely
wrong.
loaded.
You're
dumb.
wrong.
that's just called being bored.
This is
Brothers
They
of
bust
Destruction.
my
head,
brain
head
with
of the
boredom.
table. Head of the table. Head of the table. Head of the table.
I'm actually not gonna rate them head of the table. At the
I'm
Brothers of
gonna rate
Destruction. They
them-
didn't do that much as a tag team.
I'm gonna rate them boo because I think they're boring as shit.
I'm not gonna go that far. They're more of an attraction team. I'm gonna call them mid.
They're more of an attraction team. What
I'm
is
gonna
up
go.
with you?
I'm gonna go with what?
Y'all are being homophobic tonight. Fuck y'all.
Hey, nothing to do with being
You're
homophobic.
not even.
Hey! Me making fun of your voice ain't got nothing to do with me
Right.
making fun of you for taking dick in the butt. I don't care about that. Those are two different
Exactly.
things.
But they're mid. Fuck you.
I'm going with what?
Okay, so
Actually, to make it easy, I'm just gonna go with mid. I'll move them up a lot
Okay.
with a mid.
I was like, I don't know where that would go.
Yeah, just make them mid. Like they're not great as a tag team. Like they were cool, and it was like, oh shit, Brothers of Destruction. But
They
like,
did have
I'm
the
not.
funny gear night in 2001 where like Undertaker was like did a gear that was like a mix of like his Ministry of Darkness type gear with like the American Badass, and
Yeah.
then Kane did an all black gear with no red. That is a cursed gear. I think it's No Way Out 2001. Go watch their match. Their gear is cursed.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not going back to watch Brothers of Destruction match.
I
Also,
did just because I saw a picture of that gear and I was like, what the fuck? This can't be real.
Also, fuck Glenn Jacobs.
Dub.
Yeah.
And Mark Calloway. Fuck him too.
Who's
Yeah.
this next one?
Caden Murdoch.
I don't
Jobber.
know who that is.
They're not jobber. I actually had a fun time watching them. I'm going to rate them mid. They were a good foil for the Hardy Boys.
I'm gonna go with what? Like they weren't terrible. They weren't quite mid, but I'm gonna go with what?
Okay. Well, I'll just put in Jobber. I've never heard of him.
So Boo.
Yeah.
Demolition. Mid.
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 Jobber.
Damn, Damone's a hater.
I don't care for Demolition. Like I'm not going back to watch Demolition.
Oh, I've
matches.
never gone back to
They
watch Demolition.
they get
No.
the credit they get is just because they had a long ass title reign.
I'm
So
about to
what?
pop off on this next one.
Deuce and
Head
Domino.
of the motherfucking table. Bada bing.
I'm going with you, John. Head of the
Ooh,
table.
I can't
Deuce
see who it
Domino,
is.
Deuce
crack
and
'em in the
Domino.
mouth.
Oh,
I think they're jobbers.
I love Deuce and Domino.
I'm
I love
also
him
with
too.
Jobbers.
Deuce
So
and
it's-
Domino.
it's going to
I
mid.
love it.
I hate that.
I love
Dick
him. I like
Crack 'em in the mouth.
Crack him in the mouth.
Dick and Balls is head of the table.
Dick
Yeah,
and
Dick
balls.
and balls.
Head of the table.
I'm gonna go what? They're okay.
I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna go with what?
Nah, they're
That
honestly
puts them at Apex Predator then.
No,
watching.
because that's what mid and oh
They
yeah, I
put-
guess no. Head of the table counts more. Like head of the table and jobber have more weight. DIY.
Apex Predator.
I think it's a jobber. I hate them together.
Jesus Christ, you're on crack.
I'm going Apex Predator.
I'm also gonna go with Apex Predator. You are on crack. DIY was
Ratio.
Dudley boys. Head of the fucking
head
table.
of the table.
Head
Head
of
of
the
the
table.
table.
I get. I'm like a Dudley Boys, like a bit of a hater, but they're head of the table. I don't hate them. I like them in fact, but like I think they're overrated. But they're still head of the table.
Edge and Christian.
Head of the table.
head of the table.
Go.
Apex
shit.
Head
Predator.
of the table.
Okay.
Wait, why are you saying Apex Predator?
I don't think they're as good as the Dudley Boys or Brainbusters or
Fuck
Road
off.
Warriors.
They're
So
way
better than
those
Road
are the only
Warriors
three. Those are
and
the
the
only,
Brain-
and the Usos and the Briscoes. Those are the five that get to be on
Fuck
head
off.
of the
They're
table.
better than all those teams.
Even the Usos aren't even on this list.
The
I'm
Usos
realizing.
can Uso their way.
The
up
Usos
their
are
own
head of
ass.
the table.
That wasn't a
but-
good joke, but fuck them.
But did you put LOD Road Warriors on here?
Yes.
Oh, good, because I got a hot ass take.
Oh
He's
wow.
gonna
okay.
put him as jobbers.
Fabulous Freebirds.
I'm gonna say
Jobbers.
Apex Predator.
Mid.
I'm gonna put them as mid.
Mid prevails.
All right.
Just to be, most of that's like on Impact.
FTR. Apex
So
Predator.
I gotta say, in AEW, they're Apex Predator. In WWE, they're Boo. So I'm gonna put them between at mid.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
putting it-
Apex.
I was also gonna put him in Apex.
Well, then I lose that one
We have a lot of fucking teams at Apex.
Yeah, because right there on
because
the.
none of them are as good as the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian.
That's. Ugh.
The three teams that fucking matter.
Fuegos Locos, which is Bam Bam Bigelow and Super Crazy.
I still can't believe that's not made
Head
up.
of the table.
But I never
Um,
saw their matches.
It
but
is
the-
made up. It is made up.
It
Oh,
is
is
made
it?
up.
I made it
yeah,
up.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
I thought because you had a picture of them together. I was like, wait, did that actually happen?
I made some pictures for some.
I'm gonna put them as what?
Head of the
Okay.
table.
This was last
Let's
fucking
go!
verse, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting it as Boo.
Okay, so I said head of the table. He said head of the table. You said what and Boo, so mid. I'm not mad at it. Gorillas of Destiny.
Who the fuck is that?
Tonga, and I can't remember his partner's name, but it used to be.
They were part of the Bullet Club.
What?
Yeah, it's the one that looks like Roman Reigns but older, with the ghost face paint.
Yeah, I'm going what?
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying what, like you didn't know
Oh
what we were
no,
talking about.
I'm going what? I'm not. that
Tama
into it.
Tonga and
I'm going-
Tamalo and
Tongaloa.
Tonga and Tongaloa
Yeah,
and Jado.
I didn't know who Jado is,
I
but
don't know. either.
I'm going with Apex Predator. I fuck with them heavy.
I'm going mid, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with mid.
Okay, mid wins. Hardy Boys.
Head of the table, best of all time.
I'm
better.
head
I'll
of
say
the
head of the
table.
table too.
I'll say head of
'cause
the
they
table.
They did go do a lot of tag team stuff.
Yeah, they're head of the table. They're at the best of all time.
Harlem
but
Heat.
Harlem Heat.
Apex
Head of,
Predator.
head of
What?
the table.
Booker T called Hogan the N-word in that team.
So who said what?
I'm saying Apex Predator because I don't think that Booker T was the best Booker T.
I'm
Agreed.
saying Apex.
And
Predator as well.
honestly, Stevie Ray.
But as a
Is it
tag
good?
team,
Did you know that Booker
he's the
T-
Genetti of the team.
Well,
They really thought Stevie Ray was going to be the breakout.
Booker T has been present every time the N-word has been said on wrestling television. He
That's
said
not
it
true.
the first time in WCW, and then
That's not true.
when Vince said it to John Cena, Booker T was there, and then when LaMelo Ball said it, Booker T was on commentary.
Oh,
Was
you're
he there-
right.
Was he there when Roman said it?
Oh yeah, true.
Does that one count though? Because he that was the one that could have broken it, but we
So
weren't
yes,
sure.
it counts. It counts. All right,
he say
who's next?
The
Heart
Fart
Foundation.
Jobber, fuck him.
I'm gonna go mid.
Is that just Brett and Anvil, or is that counting Owen too?
It's just Brett and Anvil.
Then Jobber.
Mid. I'm going mid.
I'm gonna go with what?
Okay, so we're gonna go mid because it's 2 to
Oh, they gonna
Hurricane and Rosie. I said Rosie. Rosie.
head of the table.
Mid. I'm at mid.
I'm at mid. G-Money?
I'm gonna go with what? Like they're not the best tag team ever, and I don't really. I know they were a team, but I couldn't name like any matches they had or anything like that. So I'm gonna go with what?
The shirt that says superhero in training, it was the shit acronym. Go.
Yeah, and I had gotten a Rosie toy, and it came with the fucking mask.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was lit. Biscuits
We
and
need to get-
gravy.
we need to get him his DLC.
Oh fuck yes,
Who's
Jesse and
biscuits and
Festus.
gravy?
Jesse and Festus.
Jesse and
This is when Luke Gallows is pretending to be
Gravy.
mentally challenged.
Biscuits and gravy.
I'm red Jobber.
Make me
I'm
a
also
man.
Jobber.
Head of the table.
He didn't even do it as good as fucking Eugene
Biscuits
did.
and
Oh,
gravy.
biscuits and- Yeah, you were.
The theme, if we were talking about just the theme song, it would be head of the table.
I like Jesse and Festus. It was stupid, but it was fun. Like that bell rings and Festus went nutty. Like
Who is Jesse's dad? Because he's a second generation wrestler. I can't remember.
Why do I think it's Jerry the King Lawler? But I could
It's
be.
not,
I'm,
'cause that's
It's not.
I
Sexy.
think
That-
I'm
yeah.
wrong.
It's not Jerry Lawler.
Jesse and Festus. Where
I
yeah,
said
'cause-
Jobber. And Mike said Jobber. Who else said what?
I said head of the table.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, biscuits and gravy.
I'm gonna go with mid.
So I'll raise it up to Boo since John did head
Y'all
of the
some
table.
haters. This
This
is why the South needs to.
Jungle Saurus.
His dad is Terry Gordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. He didn't do as well as his dad did.
He did better.
Jurassic Express, Jungle Saurus. Head of the Apex Predator. They're not there yet.
I agree. Apex Predator.
I'm gonna say mid. I think I'm starting to get sour on them.
I'm not.
Sour on this ratio.
I'm gonna agree on mid.
They're still my favorite tag team in AEW.
Flip a pick.
All right, me and Mike together. You got the rigged coin, so I'm gonna go tails.
Watch it be heads.
I know, but I'm testing it.
It's tails. I'll
Let's
take a
go.
real
It's
coin.
rigged.
It's been tails every
definitely
time.
rigged. It's been rigged that tails every time. This
It's-
shit's rigged.
It's
And
not
Mike's
big.
never lost.
I'm
He's
flipping.
Big
Look, I
Baller
got
Brand.
heads. I got heads.
He's
Yeah,
big,
when it doesn't count.
Mike's Big Baller Brand never lost.
I'm just saying, I got heads.
La Resistance.
Apex Predator. I fuck with La Resistance.
Apex Predator, I agree.
Kenny would say that too.
I almost was gonna give him head of the table. But I'll go Apex Predator.
No, because this doesn't include Rob Conway, so it's just Sylvain Grenier and Rene Dupree.
I still fuck with it.
Yeah,
They're not as good
I
like
miss,
that.
I miss Rob Conway. Just
Uh,
look at me.
Look at me.
We got Los Guerreros,
Head of the
Apex
table.
Predator.
Apex Predator.
I'm gonna go head of the table for
Oh,
Los
it's a tie.
Guerreros.
Flip the fucking coin. Dude, y'all are just throwing this head of the table.
No, I really like
Hold
Los
on.
Guerreros, and they're like
Put-
one of the most. I
So-
think they're a really influential
Play-
tag team.
play
They
an
were a
ad.
great tag team.
Play an ad. Ramon.
Mike's getting a new coin.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
All right, even or odd?
Even.
6.
Let's fucking go.
Head of the table.
Great.
I'm not mad at it.
This is Lucha Brothers.
Apex Predator.
I agree.
Hot take mid.
That's a dumb take.
Yeah, it's wrong.
It's not a dumb take.
That's that dumb damage going on right now.
I'm actually. I wish there was a tier between Apex Predator and Mid, to be honest, because that's where they would go. Because they're like pretty
Well, that's
good.
where they would go.
You sound like you're on helium.
You do.
Travis just hates gay people. That's all.
No, has nothing to do with sexuality.
John, you're not gay.
You sound like
John, we cultural appropriation.
I'm gonna put a mid. Fuck it, I'm riding with the mo.
God damn it! Flip the coin.
Roll the
evens
dice.
or odd.
Evens.
Odd.
Yeah, we'll go odd.
It's a 4.
Of course, it's rigged.
Let's fucking go.
Just fucking roll the dice. It's a 10-sided
It's rigged
dice.
to even numbers.
Lucha Dragons.
That's gonna go to
Jobber.
what?
Who the fuck is even the Lucha Dragon?
Kalisto and Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Jobber.
I'm at Jobber.
I'm at mid. I liked them.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
going
at
what?
Jobber.
All right, so it goes to Jobber because
Yeah, like I couldn't even. If I can't even remember who you were as a team, you're a Jobber.
we got Lucha House Party.
Jobber.
Jobber.
I actually disagree. I'm gonna get outvoted, but I liked them. They had charm. I'm going mid.
Fair enough. Macho Man Down and Axelmania.
Oh, fuck it. Head of the table.
I'm
That
gonna
was
give Apex
all
Predator.
about
I like
that.
them.
That's Jobber.
I'm gonna give him what?
Okay, so Jobber and Head of the Table cancel each other out. Apex Predator and Boo. We'll go, or you said what? So we'll go
Yeah,
to mid.
sure. What?
Goes to mid. Motor City Machine Guns.
Head of the table. Greatest
Impact.
tag. Art. Yeah, the greatest tag team in Impact history.
I'm at Apex Predator.
That's
I'm
head of the
at-
table.
I'm at mid.
You're fried
Yeah,
if
you're
you
a
have
fucking idiot.
Motor City Machine Guns Travis just hates Impact. If it was from Impact, he's not getting a good rating.
That's not true. That's
Yeah.
not fucking true at all.
You'll never admit how great Impact was.
Head
So
of
it
the
was-
motherfucking
yeah,
table.
I hate
At
that.
the table.
They're
They're the greatest tag team in Impact history.
Who cares?
Me,
Lots of people. I do.
I don't
especially
care
mid
about-
2000s
It-
Impact when that shit was popping off.
Yeah,
That's
there's-
getting more. Prime Impact had more viewers than any WWE show has now.
It was popping, but there were.
No, that is a fact. That
Raw
is a
was-
fact. At
There
the
were
peak,
there was a good moment where Impact was better than WWE.
the peak of Impact's ratings is higher than what SmackDown gets now.
I don't care.
So get ratio.
Midnight
By the
Express.
numbers.
Why is he yelling?
Who's next?
Midnight Express.
What?
I'm
I'm
giving
at
them
what?
Apex Predator just for Jim Cornette, but I'll give that's fine. The first one to get to what? Miz and Morrison.
Head of the table. I fucking love them.
Apex Predator.
Mid.
Apex Predator.
Apex Predator.
Only reason I won't give him head of the table is because the second run wasn't great.
Yeah, they split them way too early.
Hey,
Money World Order.
Jobber.
fucking head of the table. We've been going since
Damone?
7th grade.
Head of the table.
I'll give Jobber. Fuck the guys.
To mid it goes.
Hey, two eat. Oh shit.
We're about to get that right back too.
I know.
longest rating tag team.
New Age Outlaws.
Head of the table.
Mid.
Mid.
Road Dogg sucks.
They were like cool, but
I'm conflicted because like in ring they weren't the best. But like
that was
everybody knows that you didn't know, and like the promo everyone was kind of there at such a huge. I'm gonna give them. What did you say, John?
I said mid.
With
I also
Travis
said mid.
and John,
I
Mike
said head of
said
the table.
I'm gonna go head of the table so it goes to a coin flip,
God damn. No, it won't go to a coin
Here we
flip.
go to Apex Predator.
or it goes Apex.
Yeah.
Right. Apex is running out of fucking room.
Yep. It just gets bigger.
That's what she said.
That's why I say Apex Predator.
Speaking of that's what she said. The Pound Town Gangsters.
Jobbers.
Head of the table.
Head of the table.
What?
Emphasis on the head.
You said what?
Yeah.
So that means we win. We are the head of the table.
Yeah.
Timon, you dummy.
Actually, I changed my vote.
You can't do that. You already
You
played.
didn't change your vote.
I can't.
You
I
lost.
can't. It's CM Punk. It's CM Punk gate.
Nope, I'm not changing
Yep.
it.
Change it. It's mid. You're mid.
I'm not changing
You're
it.
mid.
It's staying right where it is. I got control of the fucking the mouse.
Just because you keep it there doesn't mean it's not true.
The people will
Checks
know
out
the
with me.
truth.
What about you, John?
Checks out with me.
There you go.
But it's a tag team, so you're not even in it, John.
John's our
Right, You're not
manager.
even part of it.
He's our manager.
Look at the picture. I'm on it. They added
You're
me
on
to
the
it. I'm the,
picture,
I'm,
but
I'm the
you're
pink
not-
blob. I'm the
You're not
pink
on the
blob.
tag team.
That's him right there.
You won't be at the Hall of Fame induction.
That's crazy. I'm still getting that paycheck.
He will be. He'll be. He'll
Hey,
be the one.
do you
inducting
trust?
us.
Do you trust Travis and Kenny to cut
Nope.
you the
Not-
paycheck?
Not one bit.
Wow, yeah, we got you next week, John. We got you. The way my bank account's set up.
Bro, I'm already poor enough. Don't do this. Hey, I can still be getting an inheritance, guys.
Oh my god. Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, whatever you want to call
All
them.
right,
Fucking
Timon.
jobber.
Apex Predator.
They suck.
Head of
I'm
the
gonna be
table.
honest. I don't fucking care that they won 94 fucking championships.
They're overrated,
They-
but they're good.
Their promos low key suck. Not
Okay,
low-key.
but you're
Their
talking
promos
about
They're over.
the 80s
promos
and
suck.
90s. Like,
Their promos suck. Their
They were
in-ring
over
suck.
all over the world in the 80s.
Fucking jobbers. So was fucking Hulk Hogan. and
they
he
didn't
fucking
need
sucked
to
too.
talk.
He's head
Yeah.
of the table too. To be honest with you.
No,
He
he's not.
sucked too. So
You know what?
fuck him.
Travis, you're talking me
Jobber.
down. They're going to what for me? Just because of what Travis said.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Fucking
defend Hulk Hogan
Ultimate
on
War-
live.
Fucking Ultimate Warrior was over too.
I was just gonna go mid.
Fuck him too. Jobber.
Well, I guess it goes to what? Because
Oh, they gonna
Or-
hate that one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Di-
Hate. I hope you hate it.
Dick and balls are better.
I
Not
can't
low
see who
enough.
This is, so give me
Where's-
one moment.
Where's Big Show and Danhausen? The best
Is
team
it
ever.
Is it Bighausen?
No, the name of the team is the Sideshow.
No, it should be Showhausen.
Well, there's the Boogeyman too, because it's a trio.
Who did we just do? Oh,
Rose
Rock
Rose.
and Rave Infection.
That was
Jobber.
fun. I'm going mid. I had fun watching
Who
them.
is it?
It's
Rocket Raven.
Lance
Exactly.
Hoyt and Jimmy Rave. With
You had to
Going
Cumberland.
watch
Jobber.
Impact. I'm
Jobber.
gonna go with. What did you go with?
I went mid.
I'm gonna go with mid. They were fun. They were a fun tag team. They had the Guitar Hero.
Guitars,
Little bit
yeah.
of
That shit went
Guitars.
hard.
It was fun. It was when Guitar Hero was like really big. I missed that game.
That game
Rock
was
and
fun.
Roll Express.
What?
Mid.
I'm gonna go what?
I'll go mid. Flip a coin.
Evens or odds, Travis?
Odds.
They've been
It's a
wrestling
5.
for too damn
You got
long,
it.
so.
God damn it. I guess it's not rigged.
The
He's
rude
got-
ones.
He had to throw us off.
The rude ones, okay.
Rude
Head of the
ones.
table.
Head of the table.
Apex Predator.
I'll give it head of the table. They are the most over tag team in Book and Verse.
Until now, until the trios division, baby.
You about to have?
Indies, Big Show, Danhausen, and Boogeyman.
I thought you were about to book the Pound Town Gangsters.
I should.
You can't.
Uh,
Well, no, I guess does Travis?
No, Travis drafted himself as a big
Oh, yeah.
trade.
No. Oh, I guess I play the character.
Yeah, you play the
rule.
character. Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Umaga.
Oh, that's a TNA Impact original from me. That's head of the table.
I'll
That
give you Apex Predator.
They got rated like straight 5s and 4.5s on every match.
I'll give you Apex Predator.
Apex Predator is fine.
That team would be fire. RP the Umaga. I gotta download the Bonsai pack
Oh, I'm about to fucking
and go,
mark out for
and
this
go
one.
stupid with Umaga.
I'm about to pop off.
Shannon Moore and Crash Holly.
The MFers. Well, it's also Matt Hardy because there's a hierarchy. You don't understand the hierarchy. So there's Matt Hardy and Shannon Morris's MFer, his Matitude follower. And then Crash Holly is the moron for Shannon Moore.
I'm going mid.
It's a multi-level marketing scheme, man. It's head of the motherfucking table.
I didn't know.
I'm going Apex Predator.
I didn't know this was a team. I'm gonna go with Jobber.
It was like right before Crash died.
What did you say, Mike?
I said mid.
So I'm gonna put mid because, yeah. just
I
makes sense.
didn't realize it was even a team.
No, Shannon Moore in that role was fucking goated.
You keep pushing the Shannon.
And
Moore
I
over.
will till I fucking die. Because it worked with Dolph Ziggler. Everybody eventually came along.
Well, that's because Dolph is good.
Well, and Shannon Moore is too. Y'all realized like 3 years, like, holy shit, bro, Shannon Moore actually is
Hey,
good,
I've been a
bro.
I was a Dolph Ziggler fan before you even got here.
All it's gonna take is one JJF thread about how
What?
Shannon Moore sucks, and y'all go hop on the train.
I like Shannon. I not Shannon Moore. I like Dolph before. You just went too far. With,
y'all
with
gonna
Dolph.
come on the Shannon Moore train.
No,
All right.
I'm not. I'm good.
Show Miz.
Show mid.
Head of the table.
I'm gonna go mid. This is
I'm
one
gonna
of
go
the
mid.
Big Show's worst tag teams.
I like Jericho better.
I didn't like Jericho either.
Jericho was better.
Jericho was better, and I like the mashup of their theme
The
songs
theme
better
song,
too.
yeah.
Well,
The Steiners.
Head of the table.
Apex.
What the fuck? Apparently, the Brood's showing
They,
up in
they,
my
they,
house.
they pumped off.
What?
Sting's about to be there.
They're the reason Braun Breaker exists, though, so I had to drop him for that. Fuck him.
What? You're dropping them for having a child?
Yes, because that child is Bum Breaker.
You sound jealous.
Jealous that Dolph Ziggler won that title, yes.
We're gonna hold John down and shave his beard into a goatee.
That constitutional carry gonna be real sweet the next day.
Hey, you can't do that to me.
I can't while you're in Oklahoma.
True. I gotta get you back to New York.
So if any of us are in Oklahoma and end up with gun wounds, there is a
know.
recording that will be live on the internet. He's saying
God.
it's you.
So Team Hell No. Head of the table.
Head of the table.
I gotta go agree head of the table.
I was gonna go Apex.
Okay, well you lose.
I'm fine with it. I'm not mad about it.
There's a lot of head of the table though.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a lot. There's a lot of Apex Predators.
The B team.
Jobber.
Head of the table.
I'm gonna go
Jobber.
with Boo.
They were good their first
Well,
couple
Jobber
weeks,
wins.
and then they ruined it.
They were fun. They were
They were fun first, but then they
I
ruined
like
it.
The Briscoes. Head of the motherfucking table.
Apex Predator.
Apex.
See, the B team was lit when they had that theme song that was too good for them, and then they got like the funny theme song. And it
Oh,
was, like,
yeah.
they're trying to lean into it. It's like, no, don't lean into it. Let them be that team who's a joke, but it has like that
Doesn't-
banging ass theme song for no goddamn reason.
Right.
And they don't realize they're a joke.
Yeah, that's what I liked.
I like the delusional heels. Like if you don't realize that you're terrible or you're a douche, that's great. Also commit some felonies along the way. And you're a perfect heel for me.
We're gonna do the New Day.
Head of the table.
Head of the table.
Head of the table.
I was gonna
Come
go
on,
Apex.
I was gonna say, just let your hate flow out, Travis. Let your hate flow out. You've been trying to break them up for 10 years.
Yeah, because they shouldn't have been together for 10 years. The Outsiders.
Head of the table.
Hot take. What? As a tag team? What?
I mean, they held the WCW tag titles forever
A lot.
without defending them.
I'm gonna go mid.
I'll agree with mid because they didn't really defend the title.
They didn't. No,
But
they
as
really
a-
didn't.
But as a tag team, they were fun and they were cool, but like they weren't the best tag team ever.
The Rockers.
Jobber.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
have to
agree.
put them in Jobber because they didn't really do anything. Like it's cool and like it gave us Sean and everything,
Right.
and like it's the epitome of like one wrestler becoming a superstar and one not doing shit.
Trying to bang his stepdaughter?
Yeah, and maybe confessing to committing a murder. But
What did you give it, John?
For Whomst?
The Rockers.
What?
Okay, so we all gave it Jobber. The Storm Brothers. Apex Predator.
I'm gonna go
Jobber.
mid.
I hated that shit.
It has potential. It hasn't
Thank you,
reached
John.
it yet, though. I think it could be good.
Well, who
Let
was
me
it?
know when it gets
The
there.
Storm Brothers.
I don't. No, I'm at Boo.
Okay, so
I write for you,
Just
Travis.
that
Just
what?
remember that on my birthday when I'm presenting. Have that fucking card ready for me with some D money dollars in.
okay. The Vaudevillains.
I fuck with them. Apex Predator.
I'm gonna
I
give them
fuck
Apex
with
Predator too.
Yeah.
I
If
fucking
Simon
them too.
Gotch-
I'm
Apex
at mid.
Predator too.
If Simon Gotch were a good person and they could stick around, they would probably be head of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them.
The Von Erichs.
They just make me sad with their story. I don't know anything about those
Yeah.
wrestlers, but their story just makes me sad. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go mid.
I'm gonna go what?
I'm gonna go one as well.
I'm gonna
Like
go
I don't
mid.
know them very well. And weren't they like not a tag
Flip the
team
coin.
that often?
Yeah, they tagged a lot, but it was usually in like 10-man tags.
Somebody,
Right? Yeah, they weren't like a
Evens
traditional
or
tag.
odds?
Well,
Even.
It's 11. It's odd.
what dice are you? You're rolling a D20?
D10.
Then how
Oh
did you get
shit!
an
It's not.
11?
It's a
Yeah.
D12. It's a
I was gonna
D12.
say,
It's not a D10. It's a D12.
How did you get an 11 on a D10?
It's a
That's
D12.
motherfucking cheating.
I just didn't see all the numbers. Apparently.
I said, huh? Well, I like that you saw 11 and still thought it was a D10.
I forgot I said it was a D10.
The Wild Samoans. I'm gonna go Boo.
I'll also go Boo.
I agree. They set a good template, but other people did it better.
I was gonna say what, but it's gonna end up being Boo.
The Young Bucks. Head of the table.
Head of the table.
Head of the table.
Begrudgingly head of the table.
Hey.
Damone ain't a hater like me.
Hey, I'll be honest, like, and
I won't.
their impact and everything on wrestling, like, they're gonna finish their careers as like a top.
When I hate
And
somebody, I
tag
will not
team.
acknowledge their successes. I'm gonna hate.
I try to be honest. I try to be fair.
Fuck that. Let the hate flow through you.
Really said fuck that.
Like when we're talking Brock legacy, I'm gonna talk about how much of a fucking bum he is and not acknowledge anything. Fuck him.
Just ignore all the good shit he ever did.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm a real hater. Hater.
That's
of the
why
year.
I'm not. That's why I'm not going for hater of the year.
I am.
Travis, what's the next one?
British Bulldogs.
Mid.
Mid.
I'm
going head of the table.
What?
So Apex it is. What do you mean what?
That's such a weird pick for head of the table.
I love 80s, late 80s, early 90s tag team wrestling.
I'll cut the ring off. Wear your opponent down.
It's psychology. I know that doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
But here's the thing. Let me explain it to you this way, John. Let me just
Enlighten
this is
me.
what when I say psychology, what I'm trying to say is the same thing as saying telling a story.
That's just acting, motherfucker. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, well, no, because that's not the same thing. It's how the match is constructed to tell the story throughout the match.
So
The
it's acting.
babyface gets beat up by the heel. It's all acting.
Yes, but
You tell a story throughout the good matches. Tell a story throughout the match. You can have
Yes.
You can have a
I
match
know.
that's just full of moves that doesn't tell any sort of story. It's just random moves, and those are the matches I personally don't like. I'd rather have a match
those are good in different ways
That-
to me.
tells a great story, even if it doesn't have a million different moves. It could just be punches and kicks, but tells a great story. I'll take that match over a match that has 20
Same.
million sunset flips and
See, for me, if
dives
there's
and shit
not
like
any
that.
cool shit in the match, bro, you're not telling me shit besides that you got a limited moveset. Like, however, I see your point, but I think they both have value, I suppose. Like, I'll take a move fest just for the cool shit, and then
I will too.
like,
Yeah,
it's still
like,
an athletic spectacle
yeah.
at that point.
But that's what I'm saying when I say ring psychology versus not having ring psychology. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just different.
right.
It's like, well, what I hate when people talk about ring psychology and why I'm such like a vehement denier of it is like because they make it in like this pretentious like pseudoscience that doesn't exist, and it's just like, bro, motherfuckers are just faking a fight. You know what I
But
mean?
it's like okay, but listen to this. It's not a pseudoscience. It's an art. There's a reason why you put a chorus where you put a chorus in a song. There's a reason why you put in poems you put certain stanzas where they go, and that it's all structured a certain way. It's the same thing with psychology. There's a reason why you
That's
put the
not-
big move here, why
It's
you
not
put
a
the comeback
psychology,
here.
Though. That's not a psychology. That's storytelling. It's a different thing. Psychology is a whole science.
Psychology is just you're getting fixated on the word psychology.
Yeah,
Because
it's just a word. It's just a word that old people used in the
It's a
fucking
misnomer.
70s.
It's stupid. I hate it.
It's
not-
just the word replace psychology
It's not
with storytelling.
it's not even psychology. It's ring psychology.
It's not a
Right.
fucking thing. It's not
It's ring-
psychology at
ring
all.
structure, ring match structure, or match
You
structure.
could literally just
It's
say
pretty much all
storytelling,
it
and I
is.
was like, yeah, I could vibe with that. But when you say ring psychology, it's so pretentious because it's like trying to turn this into this fucking science. It's not. It's just fucking.
John
yes.
gets fixated on the weirdest thing, like blood licking. That's insane.
Sorry.
It's an insane
It's
All I'm
idea.
thinking right now, though, is how John and Kevin are such like harmonious beings outside of this podcast. But if Kevin was on this show with John, she would cuss you out nonstop.
Well, I poop in her cereal. I don't know. Constitutional carry or something like that. Canada got constitutional carry. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Wrestling's greatest tag team, aka Team Angle, aka World's Greatest Tag Team.
Even though
AKA
it's,
Haas and Benjamin.
even though it's fuck Charlie Haas, I'm gonna go head of the table.
I was gonna go head of the table till you said fuck Charlie Haas. Now it's gotta go to mid because he's a jobber. Piece of
I'm
shit.
gonna go Apex Predator. They didn't last long enough to be head of the table.
I mean, they did have a second run in Ring of Honor that was
that
fire.
wasn't good. Oh wait, they had a run in Ring
What?
of Honor that was good. I thought
Yes.
you were talking about the in WWE when they like reunited for like 2 seconds.
No, they went to Ring of Honor and they were fucking tearing it up. That's when they became wrestling's greatest tag team.
When did that happen?
Like 2010 to 2014, 15, somewhere around there.
I did not know that fucking happened.
Yeah, and then Charlie Haas retired, and then Shelton Benjamin came back to WB.
Shit, I gotta go. Send me a match of that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did. They were facing like the Briscoes and like I think the Motor City Machine Guns at one point. The Young Bucks, like they had fire matches,
I didn't know that ever fucking happened.
and their style is so great with the indie style.
It's a good mesh because you have the like high flying and stuff, and then you have these two people trying to ground you.
Yeah,
It's a great match. Though I like those sorts of matches where you have the high flyer and then that technical team is trying to wear him down and keep him from flying. It's
tag team
Chef's
wrestling's
kiss.
so dope. Yeah, so I'm going mid. What'd you say, John?
I said Apex Predator.
I know Damone said head of the table.
I said head of the table.
So go to Apex Predator.
just because of Charlie Haas.
Yeah, fuck him. I hope
It is
he's listening
fuck him.
too. I hope he's listening too. You broke neck bitch. You mumble mouth bastard. You fucking no showed me. You piece of shit.
He was on crack.
I don't care. That's not my problem. That's his
Stephen A.
problem.
Smith, your first move was to sign Charlie Haas, who was on crack.
Fuck him. I literally drafted him just to fucking job him out.
Travis Trimble starts a podcast at his first move.
All right. So that was the tag team tier list, and you got who wants to do a quick count?
Let's do it.
Ooh, yeah.
Since there is the titles back up for grabs for quick count champion.
Who was the quick count
Dan,
champion last?
wasn't it?
No, I beat him.
Did you? I thought
Yes.
he left
Yeah, he did.
as the champion.
No, I beat him
No, he
because
beat
oh.
him.
no, I
You
beat
beat
him.
him on like the last episode he was on.
Got
Yeah,
it. All right.
I beat him and he never showed back up.
So Travis
He
and
said,
who wants to
"Fuck
fight?
this guy."
Who wants?
I saw him
face
as
Travis?
he was a stick in the mud.
Travis and John.
All right.
All right.
I'll compete in a quick count.
You want to explain what a quick count is?
Yeah.
I've done one
So
before, but yeah.
yeah. But for the audience,
I see. Oh,
It
we
was
talk
your
about this
first
in
time.
every episode.
okay, but we just brought quick counts back. All right. So quick count is a mini game where basically they get 3 rounds to quickly 3 rounds or 3 matches to do a quick feud. I'll give them 2 people, and they get to bring in 1 outside person for each side. I don't
No, just
remember
one
what
total.
Just
One
one
total.
total.
1 total. Okay, so 1 total. I couldn't remember. 1 total. I think I explained it. So
Yeah, and the best one wins.
So let John go first.
Okay.
You're both gonna do the same one. You're gonna do Ric Flair versus Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, okay.
Do you want me? Let's play an ad so to give them a minute to think.
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
Okay, we're back. John, you ready?
Yeah. All right. So, on the first week of my build, Charlotte Flair comes out after winning her 19th women's championship And she says, "I'm the best women's wrestler of all time." The music of Cody Rhodes hits, and out with him comes Brandy Rhodes, who says, "You may be the best wrestler, but I'm the best bitch." And that sets up the next week for Cody and Brandy versus Rick and Charlotte.
This is current Rick, right?
Yes.
You already lose. You've used too many fucking people.
Right.
You're disqualified.
And then, of course, Ric Flair cheats and pins Cody. And that doesn't go over well for the American Dream, who ends cheating, who ends racism, who ends all things bad with the world. And thus, to end cheating in wrestling, Cody Rhodes must end Ric Flair. And also end sexual assault by being Ric Flair.
And does he beat him?
Yeah, he wins. And then suddenly, Joe Biden forgives all student debt.
All right, Travis.
Cody ends student debt.
All right, so I'm not even going to use all three of my things. I'm only going to use two.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. But I mean, he didn't even follow any of the fucking rules. He said, "This is my first week." I said, "Week."
Didn't you say 3 matches?
Yeah, you just needed 3
but not
matches.
3 weeks.
Oh, I was still in book it version this time. I don't know.
You could have done it as 3 different pay-per-views.
Yeah. So for leading up to this, Dusty and Flair have been doing their fight forever rivalry. And finally, Dusty just got beat to death by, not literally, this isn't TCW, by Ric Flair. And so Ric Flair comes out, and he comes out in Florida. You know what I mean? Dusty's big in Florida. And he cuts a promo on
You know
Dusty and
what's
talks
big in
about how
Florida?
he's a...
Sexual assault. Ric Flair loves it.
Calls him a fat sack of shit and blah blah all this other stuff, and then out comes Cody Rhodes, and Cody cuts a promo about how he's the son of a plumber, and he's not gonna let his daddy down. His dad's always wanted to be the world champion. He's always wanted to beat Ric Flair, but he's gonna do it. Cody Rhodes is gonna be the one to do it. He's gonna avenge his dad. So Flair tells him, "Okay, you want to wrestle right now." So him and Cody have a singles match, and Flair cheats to win by doing a roll up and then stacking him with his feet on the ropes. Then the general manager Teddy Long makes a match that it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Ric Flair inside the Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes and Ric Flair going at it. They have a good little classic match. They're both bleeding to death because that's how they do. They both bladed each other 17 times each, and it's a bloodbath. And just as Ric Flair is going for the figure four when he goes to pivot around and spin it, Cody kicks him in the back and makes him hit the ropes. And when he stands back up, he hits him with the bionic elbow, followed by the crossroads. And Cody Rhodes is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
And Cody should have ended bloodborne pathogens there.
He did. He ended AIDS.
God.
All right. Well, Travis wins.
Yeah, Travis kind of wins by default just by following the rules.
He didn't pin me. He won by disqualification. You might be the quick count champion, but I'm the quick count bitch.
Yeah, you got disqualified.
Well, I may be disqualified, but
Yeah, he didn't understand the champion's advantage. He did that wrong.
All right, so Little Fudge, you have anything you want to plug? Your Twitter?
Yeah, I'll give you all this degenerate burner account. I give you with the warning once again. You can follow me at Lil X Fudge, and lately it's just me encouraging Mustafa Ali to slay that shit. So go support that there.
Travis?
Follow me on all social media at I am TravvyT. That's at IAMTRAVVYT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.
I'd be TikToking. You can follow me on both at DumbMoneyT13, DAMONEY, T the number 1, the number 3. Yeah, follow me.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. It's the letter T, the number 1, 3 spelled out, media.com. Buy a shirt. Also, rate, review us Spotify, Apple, 5s, or you don't want it.
Yep. Follow the golden rule: 5 or fuck off.
But that's Book It. See ya.
Bye.